MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. National League Championship Series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasak and Dan. Obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
Great series so far, which we kind of expected when we started, but now it's backs up. The series has shifted locations, and now these guys need to win the final 2 games at home to win it. This crowd should.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch. It's the first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2024 Washington Nationals.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. What's your take as they try to win an NL championship here on the road, Mark?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days. So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Michael Conforto. He's definitely known for that sweet left-handed swing in the top of the order. But he's no slouch defensively as well, showing the ability to come in on baseballs, make diving catches, and throw guys out at the plate.
Play ball.
Now at the plate, Tony Kemp. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Michael Conforto waits on deck. And it's fouled away. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Fouled off. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
one thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Batting second, the left fielder, Michael Conforto.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The windup and the 0-1. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Right into the shift. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Michael Conforto becomes out number 2 this inning. In now, Carlos Correa, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Carlos Correa.
First offering on its way. Hard ground ball to third. Bregman gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Second inning upcoming from our nation's capital. It's the D-backs 2 and the Nationals nothing. Well, there is some weather in the area here in D.C. as we begin the second, and for more on that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Stepping up to the plate, Ben Perez. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward center field. Pompey will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Arizona, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
Leading off for Washington, the right fielder, Edward Otto.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box now, Ramon Alvarez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Lined hard toward right center. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, Jay Lamb.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail it here 2-0. Now batting, Robbie Lucero. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. One away now in the Washington third, and into the batter's box will be Dalton Pompey.
Dalton Pompey.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. The Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. And it's 1-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Lucas Giolito. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. One and one, here it comes. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Count still at 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. They trail things here 2-0. Stepping up now, Ben Perez.
Ben Perez.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Swihart on second. Paul at first. 2 out in the inning. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Pompey has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Arizona's on top, 3-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp.
The second baseman, Tony Kemp.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The next 0-2 is low and outside for a ball.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
The next 3-2. And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at bat.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken up in the zone.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Full count still. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeout. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Digging in, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay. You want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still down 3-0.
Leading up for the Nationals, the right fielder, Edward Otto.
First pitch on its way. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Smoke toward the hole. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his play.
First pitch of the at-bat. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. And this one is gone. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series, and the Nationals are right back in it. It's now a 4-2 score.
Man, he's kicking himself after that pitch. As soon as it left his hand, he knew it was a mistake. The next thing he knew, it was screaming through the night sky and over the fence.
The first baseman, number
Jake
22.
Lamb standing in now.
Jake.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now here it comes. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. 2 runs on 2 hits. 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Taylor moves over. 1 down. Now at the plate, Robbie Lucero. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 0-1 on its way. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Two runs on 2 hits. 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Two and two. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he struck him out.
Not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now, Dalton Pompey, as he'll take a look at ball one. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in, Ben Perez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is off the plate, up and away. Runners off for second. In there. Now the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You might say that steal was on the catcher because the pitcher was so quick to the plate with his delivery, but I think the credit has to go to the base runner. Great jump, and he really showed off his speed there.
Hall at second with 2 down. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Pompey. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Diamondbacks lead this one 4-2. David Ginn is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
David Ginn.
Nope. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The 2-1 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now, 3-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Tony Kemp. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. DaCosta is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in, Michael Conforto. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And it's fouled away. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Carlos Correa would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. And another foul ball. Two out, nobody on. The 3-2 one more time. Lifted in the air to center field. Taylor is under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. We're on to the 7th here in game 6. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Nationals 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First offering on its way. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
That's wide, 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
A dive, but it's off his glove, and he is in there.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Now batting, right fielder.
Standing in now, Edward Otto, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Third baseman, number 3, Ramon.
Into the box now, Ramon Alvarez. Hit in the air out to center field. Taylor has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
No runner, no runner.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in to hit next will be Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's in the dirt. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now the payoff pitch home, and a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4, and as a result that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose. 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Dwayne Cruz trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Dwayne Cruz.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding. Swing and miss stuff on the mound in this one, as evidenced by all the strikeouts he racked up. That's dominant pitching, and he really took control of this game.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our excellent crew, this is Matt Vasgersian saying so long. You've been watching the National League Championship Series.
The final line score for the ballgame tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors.